Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. It is a Friday. The weekend's here. We're so glad you're here. And I got something important to tell everybody. Today, I thought about it. I was thinking about quitting, but I don't think I will. I'll work another day.
What in the world are you doing?
I don't know. I was just thinking about it.
Okay, so I'm going to open the show from now on. We hope you're having a fantastic day out there. We've got a great lineup for you for today's show. Of course, starting with our Hollywood Minute, rolling into our video of the day, and then celebrity birthdays. You got it now? You brought it back?
Some celebrities may have a birthday today, and we'll let you know about it today. Today, we're going to be talking about, let's see, Freedom Readers. That's something right. Big today.
Absolutely.
And also a barbecue fundraiser that will help for kids.
That's right. Help
All
for
that's
kids.
coming up, plus you've got something.
I do. Talking a little bit about a fundraiser happening for breast cancer, as well as Pelicans baseball. The season is wrapping up, but hey, they're not done with what they're doing. Playoffs, maybe we'll see a lot more coming up with Pelicans baseball.
And
are you okay? You good?
I'll stay another day.
All right. You know the boss is watching, right?
Okay, yeah, the boss is watching. I forgot about that.
Great. We'll be back.
They waterboarded him 183 times. Everything they got from him was either a lie or something they already had.
If it works, why do you need to do it 183 times?
Maybe when the report comes out, people will finally see that.
The first trailer is out for The Report, about an investigation into a detention and interrogation program the CIA started after 9/11. The political thriller starring Adam Driver and Annette Bening is earning Oscar buzz. It hits theaters in mid-November. A lawsuit over Lose Yourself. Eminem's music publisher, 8 Mile Style, has filed a copyright infringement suit against Spotify, claiming the streaming service has failed to pay sufficient royalties for playing Lose Yourself and more than 200 other songs. No response so far from Spotify.
How could you not be obsessed with a movie like this?
Tom Holland needs a new director. Since 2017, the actor has been attached to star in a big screen adaptation of the video game Uncharted. Dan Trachtenberg, the second director to take on Uncharted, has now left the project. Sony still plans to release the film in December of 2020. It just needs someone to tell Holland, action. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
All right, so Qantas Airways is testing out an almost 19-hour flight. Get this, to see how passengers will react to long trips in the air. It's called Project Sunrise. The test will be in 2 stages. There'll be 2 non-stop flights from, get this, New York to Sydney, Australia, and 1 flight from London to Sydney.
All right, only 40 people will be on board, and most of them will be Qantas employees. Now, since Qantas is interested in the effects on health, they will be monitoring brainwave patterns and alertness movements.
Wow.
Now, if I'm taking a 19-hour flight, I'm definitely going to be asleep.
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely.
You got to think about it. Watch a movie or go to sleep.
Well, when I went to Singapore, I flew from the United States to like Hong Kong, and that was a long flight. And then over to Singapore, but 19 hours, I can't imagine. That's even more.
How was your health after you got there? You okay?
I mean, look, I look great, right? I'm just kidding.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
All right, talking a little bit about Surf Water Promotions. That's right over there in Surfside for all your promotional needs, or swag as we call it here at the station. They do everything for WPDE as well as Carolina and Company. Hats, pins, cups, anything you want, they can handle. And if your business needs a new logo or a little revamp, they can help you out in that department as well. Go sit down with the team. And hey, if you want to be driving down the road and promoting your business, they can wrap your vehicle in your company logo. And Cecil?
I like those color t-shirts.
I do too. Fantastic. Just got some of those in. Surf Water Promotions over there off Homestown Road in Surfside. Check it out.
All right, let's find out a little bit about today. Today is Friday, of course, and there's been a lot of hugs this week. I don't know why, but this
Hug me again. Hug me.
No, this is Hug Your Sweetheart Day.
Nope.
All right, I'll do that when I get home.
And
it's also...
and we're good. And it's also National Gymnastics Day.
I wouldn't let her hug me, honey. All right, birthdays today, 1949. Rick Springfield, he is 70 years old.
Wow.
Rock star, 1981 hit. You remember Jessie's Girl? How about Don't Talk to Strangers? He was also on a soap opera, General Hospital. Started playing the guitar at 13 years old.
Wow, how about that? 1976, Scott Caan, he is 43 years old. He's Dano on the new Hawaii Five-0 and HBO's Entourage, Ocean's 11, Gone in 60 Seconds, Varsity Blues, and before fame, he worked on a road crew of hip-hop bands.
How about that? All right. 1978, Kobe Bryant, 41 years old. He He helped the LA Lakers to 3 championships in 2008. He was the NBA MVP player and spent his youth playing soccer and basketball in Italy.
How about that? All right. Today in history, 1968, Ringo Starr temporarily quit the Beatles.
Yeah, that's like that first guy before the Beatles started getting their fame.
Yep.
He quit.
Yep.
And he's still saying, what did I do?
What a big mistake.
Yeah, what a big mistake. 1993, Duran Duran received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
That's right.
All right, from the Know It All department.
Go for it.
Here's one that's those hard to believe stories.
I haven't read it, so.
All right, here we go. A Swedish woman lost her wedding ring and found it 16 years later in her garden. It was growing on a carrot.
No way.
Yeah, she pulled a carrot and there was a ring.
No way.
16
can
years
you imagine?
later. You reckon it took that carrot 16 years to grow? I don't know. It was just in the ground, probably.
Good job. That's great.
That's from the Know It All department today, where you learn something every day on this show.
Oh boy, it's going to be a fun one for a Friday. We'll be back in just a few seconds.
The sky is the limit on this Friday. Gorgeous afternoon. As you can see it here, this is our sky cam coming in from Garden City, courtesy of Dunes Realty. A bright afternoon, and those temperatures are going to soar today. Take a look as we head towards early afternoon time frame. We'll continue with mainly sunny skies out there. We'll look for a little bit more cloudiness to come in this afternoon. Not much in the way of rainfall today. Some of you will see a little bit of rain. You may even get a heavy downpour here or there, but not expecting a whole lot of wet weather for your Friday afternoon. However, we can say the same for Saturday. Let's look throughout the evening hours. High school football games tonight. You may have a shower or storm around the area. Just keep in mind that lightning can strike outside of a thunderstorm within 6 miles or so you want to have that Weather Authority app this evening if you're planning to head out to one of those high school football games. Notice by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, we'll have a little bit more cloud cover inland away from the coast, and we'll start to see the cloudiness creeping in a little bit more so towards the beaches by early afternoon time frame. And watch out for a little bit of rainfall tomorrow afternoon across the area. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. Not expecting any severe weather for this weekend, but we will look at some cloudy conditions and wet conditions off and on throughout the afternoon into the evening hours, and some of those showers may hang around for a prolonged period of time and disrupt some of those plans you may have outdoors. Here's a look at the tropics right now. We are watching this area of disturbed weather headed up the east coast, and it may become a tropical depression over the weekend. Regardless of that, not expecting any local impacts here at home as it passes us and turns back out to sea. Temperatures today into the upper 80s, low 90s, a very hot afternoon. For the weekend, we'll come in into the mid 80s with the rain, the cloudiness around to keep a lid on those temperatures. By Sunday, looks to be a little bit cooler with that northerly wind direction. Will drop temperatures a little bit more, and we will notice that difference behind the cold front that'll pass through Saturday. So Saturday looks to be the wettest day within the near future. Will dry out from Monday and Tuesday and stay into the low 80s. Across the PD, once again, very hot today, not as hot by Sunday. We'll see a 10-degree drop in our temperatures, and we'll stay into the mid 80s for early next week, and then slowly increase temperatures back around 90 by next Thursday into Friday.
All right, the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, their season is about over. Now, let me tell you, they do a lot with non-profit groups.
That's right.
Helping them raise money. Plus, we're going to talk about a bobblehead again.
We are, and you know what, maybe some playoffs as well. Kristen, season wrapped up. Talk a little bit about what you guys did last night. It was a big one, a big fundraiser for a really incredible organization.
Yeah, so last night was our last regular season home game, and one big part of that was the Ramon Sessions bobblehead giveaway, and that's just one of the ways that we've kind of partnered with the Boys and Girls Club this year to raise some funds, and then we do a lot of other things. We do a lot of ticket sales fundraisers.
Sure.
50-50 proceeds actually from last night went to the Boys and Girls Club.
Wow.
And there's so many things that we do. We really, on an annual basis, there's about 200 different charities, local charities and nonprofits that we support.
It is, you know, and they're really great. You know, I help run a nonprofit. I've got calls from you guys before. Hey, how can we help you? Just out of nowhere, you guys are looking for charities to help, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah, and I think in 2013 we actually committed to giving back about $250,000 annually to the grandstand, and that could be through donations, monetary donations, gift baskets, giving of our time, our players' time. So we've actually been fortunate enough to be able to reach that goal for the last 6 years, going on 7 this year.
Fantastic.
All right, now what about playoffs? What we gonna do here?
So we need to win a few more games.
Yeah.
We need the Fayetteville Woodpeckers to lose a few games. But the guys are playing really well, and we have every expectation that we will be playing baseball here in the postseason on July.
Woo!
I know it feels like it was just July, but no, September 4th and 5th. So if we get into the playoffs, we would be playing the Down East Wood Ducks, and we would host the first 2 games of the series right here in Myrtle Beach on September 4th and 5th.
And you see some of that footage right there, how much fun it is, which means even playoff games, even more fun. So everybody needs to come out and see it. Very good. And
you have a lot of people that you know, that really get involved in these things. You watching all these things they do. People do crazy things.
They
they do.
They sure do.
We try to have a lot of fun, right?
I know it.
So it's a little sad that that last night was the last regular season game, because that means all that kind of fun and energy that we have when we've got a sellout crowd is not going to be there. But we're looking forward to the guys coming back and maybe making a run at a championship. We've got 4 to our name so far. We're looking for a 5th.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, seems like a good year for a 5th.
You know, not here, but
they start an 11-game road trip today, so they'll be out of town for a little bit, but going to play Salem, Potomac, and Wilmington. And in the course of all that, hopefully they'll make up the ground needed to secure that spot.
They can do it. They've been down before.
That's right. Now tell me,
come back.
Tell me real quick, if somebody wants to get in touch with you guys, I know just call Pelicans. What do they need to do? Provide information about their charity, their nonprofit. Say here we are, even if they're new, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're looking for ways to fundraise, give us a call. We've got 843-918-6000, and if you go online at myrtlebeachpelicans.com, under the groups tab, there is some fundraising information there. Just kind of give you a little bit of info.
Great. Right. Thanks for being with us.
Absolutely.
Hey, good luck and awesome job on this.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Great. Thank you a lot. All right, we got more coming up. It's a Friday. We'll be right back.
All right, talking about a great organization in the area, Freedom Readers, you know, they continue through the summer, really getting kids one-on-one tutoring, providing them with reading material and making sure they don't slide before school started just now. Going to talk about the organization a little and a big fundraiser coming up.
That's right. And getting ready for this, y'all had a big event last night, didn't you, Carolyn?
We did. We had the basketball team over for the back to school cookout, welcome back to school, and we have a lot of new faces on the team this year.
Fantastic.
It's going to be a very good season. I'm convinced.
The reason she knows this is Coach Ellis's wife.
Well, we know.
All right, now we're going to talk a little bit about Freedom Readers. All right, now we've got a big event. It's let's see, it's coming up Monday.
26th.
Yes, and you got some autograph stuff. What is this?
I do. I have a couple of autographs.
Show that one first.
There are 2 things that I brought.
Okay.
A ball signed by Cliff Ellis, none other than Cliff Ellis.
You didn't have a problem getting that, did you?
Sometimes it is.
You never know.
This one was a real challenge to get a ball signed by Dabo.
Isn't it?
It's the commemorative national championship.
Oh, that'll bring some money.
For signed by Dabo Sweeney. And I had to drive up there and get it.
Oh, really?
I will take credit for that.
That's
you know, there's a lot of stuff. You're going to have a lot of stuff out there for people to bid on.
And including some Pelican. They were very generous to give us some tickets to games next season. And so I was glad that they were here today. It gives me a chance to say again that they are a generous supporter of Freedom Readers.
Well, Freedom Readers, y'all do so much, though, for helping people.
Well, this gives me a chance also not only to talk about what we have in the silent auction, but numbers are important to coaches. Wins, losses. This guy has about 800 wins.
Unbelievable.
This guy went 15-0 last year. But those numbers are not the only numbers that are important to us. You mentioned summer slide. Kids lose 20 to 50% of what they gain in a year
over the summer.
Sure,
absolutely.
And that number is awful.
It is, and that's where Freedom Readers comes in.
If they have some exciting, challenging activities and have books in their homes, then that makes a difference in their ability to.
So fundraiser is where? What time?
It is at Bonfire next Monday, the 26th of August, from 6 to 9.
Everybody's invited.
Everyone is invited.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tell
very
Coach
much.
I said hello.
I
That's
will.
right.
All right.
Good to
Thanks.
see you. Thanks. Stick around. We've got more coming up.
All right, the 4th annual barbecue fundraiser for Help for Kids is set for Saturday, August 24th at Holy Lamb Lutheran Church right down in Myrtle Beach.
That's right.
And the purpose of this now, the reason you see this big shoe is because they're collecting shoes and socks for kids.
That's right.
That's a big shoe.
It might,
really big,
it might
shoe.
fit
David
you.
said it's a really big
big shoe. That's right. Talk a little bit, Help for Kids. What do you guys need right now? School just started back, and a lot of kids, you know, they don't have shoes to wear for school.
So new shoes, new socks. We always use canned goods. We can always use school supplies and backpacks. So a lot of kids go to school and don't have those things, and we're just getting information now that kids came without. So we're trying to fill those needs.
And you want kids to feel like they're equal to their peers. They don't want them to be intimidated when they come in because they might not be able to afford it. That's where you guys have stepped in. 4th annual barbecue fundraiser.
Well, before we get to the barbecue, staying on the shoes and socks, we've got this out there because we're collecting the shoes and socks on site, along with the barbecue, and we're serving barbecue again this year, $8 for a plate. We had, last year we gave Help for Kids, I believe, about $1,400. We're hoping to do about $2,000 this year. Last year we had about 75 pounds of pork, and we got about 100 pounds this year. So plenty
Come
for
hungry.
you.
That's
Come on
right.
out. Come on out. In fact, Cecily, I brought some for you.
You brought some.
Speaking of, we'll let Cecily.
Let's hold that, Dave. Let's slide it over here. Let me
You know,
check this
there you go.
Really, any sizes?
We're looking
what
at some
sizes are
pictures
we
right
looking?
now, so
Any
while we're
size
looking at
we-
that, I'm going to taste this.
Kindergarten through 12th grade.
Kindergarten through 12th grade, so really any new shoes.
Any new shoes or socks.
Okay.
All right, are y'all taking money to go buy some too?
Yes, we'll take
All right.
money, donation.
I'll make a donation when we finish here.
Yeah, that's
Thank
that's
you.
fantastic. And you know, shoes are easy, especially like go to Rack Room. They're buy one get one half off. And also I encourage people, buy a pair of shoes that you put on your own kids. You know, kids they want to have something equal to their peers. So
Absolutely.
be generous in that way. Fantastic. All right,
Yeah, a lot
again,
of kids,
what
they don't
time?
have anything hardly. They're going back to school,
11
some
to
of them.
6. 11 to 6. Holy Lamb Lutheran Church, Forest Brook Road. Bring your appetite. Rain or shine. We heard in the forecast for rain earlier. We'll do it one way or the other, but it's going to go.
It's going to go.
You have
Bring
to-go
shoes and
boxes?
socks.
Yes.
Got to, yeah,
To-go
absolutely.
boxes
To-go
if I wanna
boxes.
take it
Yeah,
with
Bring
me.
money. Bring money.
How,
Okay.
are you gonna eat it all before I get a bite?
It's not. He brought us to me.
I got a fork, Cecil.
Hey, that's awesome. That's
We
awesome.
got more coming up.
That's
Stay
right.
with us. We'll be right back.
All right, talking about making strides against breast cancer for the American Cancer Society, a fundraiser coming up. We need everybody's help to really raise some funds for this organization.
That's right. Troy, glad you're here, buddy. Let's talk about making strides. Now, what's the big event coming up? What you got coming up?
Well, basically Making Strides is throughout the country, and it's anywhere from a 3-mile to 5-mile walk. And actually we're doing a 5K on the beach, and it'll be on October 19th. We're partnered with Vacation Myrtle Beach. They've been raising funds for Making Strides against breast cancer for a number of years, and about 3 or 4 years ago they started actually doing the walk besides just fundraising. So we'll meet at the Crown Reef, and we will walk down the beach to Captain's Quarters and back.
Okay.
You know, no set time, your own pace, that type of thing. Registration will be at 8 o'clock that morning. We'll start probably walking at 9. We'll honor breast cancer survivors and have a little fun. 2 years ago, of course, last year, unfortunately, the storm caused that not to happen. Yeah, Ed. That's what Ed said.
That's what Ed said. I told you that.
But anyway, and then when they come back 2 years ago, they decided amongst their properties to do a chili cook-off while they were there. So you got to pay $5 for a donation, and then you got to sample all the chilies and pick your favorite.
Great idea. So you're going to have that again.
We don't know yet.
Okay.
Don't know yet.
Well, you let us know. We'll plug it for you.
Yeah, we'll be back on to talk about it. But basically, you just need to go to the website. Anybody that's a breast cancer survivor that'd like to register, it's all about the pink. And just come and walk, form a team, maybe sponsor the event.
Even if you want to honor someone, somebody in your family, get
There's
your
the
family
website.
together, you know, dress up and come on out. I saw some cool costumes.
Yeah, it's all about the pink. We'll have some stuff available that day for donation, you know, from shirts to hats to glasses and that type of thing. But, you know, bring it when you come with you. I mean, we see a lot of pink tutus, and we're not talking just girls wearing it.
That's right. Talk about American Cancer Society real quick in the local area and what you guys do.
So in the local area, one of the biggest things right now, and we talk about every time we come on, is the fact that people, even though we have the research and we have the treatments, people need to be able to get to treatment. So we have our program, Road to Recovery, where people volunteer to drive patients to and from treatment.
Yeah.
You're not committed to take every ride. You can say how far you want to drive, but just think that person needs that treatment and they can't get there.
They can't get there.
That's great. That's
So if they'd like to be involved with Road to Recovery, they can just contact us and we can tell them how to do that.
Fantastic.
American
All
Cancer
right.
Society. More research. One day we'll kick it all the way.
Yes, exactly.
That's
Put me
the-
out of a job.
We'll see you back
That'd be a
soon
good
before
job
the
if
race,
we
right?
had
Exactly.
All right. Stick around. We've got more coming up. You know, you kind of smell like barbecue. But that means it's good, right?
David always brings barbecue.
That's right.
And it's very good. I'm going to let you have a little taste of it.
Nah, I can't wait. Make sure if you guys want a little taste of it, go out to that event. Help for kids and get some shoes and school supplies for these
That's
kids.
right. Don't forget tomorrow, Children's Recovery Center, the big run down in Myrtle's Inlet.
That's right.
I'll be there, Trey will be there, and somebody else is going to be there.
There'll be a lot of people
We'll
there.
be a lot of people
Crystal
there.
will be there.
Yeah, come on down about 7 o'clock. Bring me something to eat. We'll be there at 7 a.m. Thanks so much for watching today. We appreciate you watching us every day. Thank you so much.
That's right. If you missed anything this week, check it out on WPDE.com. Have a great weekend. See you guys later.
Everybody.